Hey guys, welcome back. This is a new Cocoon Voyager for this year from the supermarket called Aldi. I bought last year's model, which was called the Voyager Sky Scanner, but this year they've brought out this new one called the Skyview. So I thought I'll purchase it and try it out. This comes with a GoPro mount. It has altitude hold, much like the very first model. Around 10 to 12 minutes flight time. It's got headless mode and all those sort of features as well. So the old one had 150 meter range, and this one claims the same 150 meter range. It's about the size of an X8C. It's a big brushed motor quadcopter. So the difference between this year's model and last year's model is that it comes with a brushed gimbal to stabilize the video, plus a 720p action camera. So there's a bit of info there about the camera and the stabilizing gimbal. They mention that as well. And you can easily swap your GoPro size action camera in there if you want a better quality video. So yeah, I just thought I'll try it out. I went and bought this for $129 at Aldi. And thought I'll give it a go to see how good it is compared to last year's model. So let's open it up. Okay, so I've opened the box now, and you get quite a few things with this package. We've got a large goodie bag full of all the accessories you need. You got your prop guards here. Let me just open it quickly. You got your 4 prop guards just here, which I will not be using. As you can see, the quad comes with the propellers already put on here. You do get a full set of props as well, plus the screwdriver inside. You get all your landing gear, all 4 landing gear there. You even get the 4 AA batteries for the transmitter, which is really good. That's nice that they include that. So this is a really ready to fly package here. You don't even need to supply your own batteries. And the remainder of the stuff in this bag, is that empty? And the remainder of the items in the bag here there's some little bushes and washers in this package, spare ones. Got screws for the prop guards, just there. Heaps of screws here. Screws for the landing gear. Extra 4 prop caps, those ones there. So it's good, they give you heaps of spares. And here we have the SD card. So they even give you an SD card, you don't have to supply one yourself. It is a 4GB SD card, so that's really nice. You get an SD card for the camera, you don't even have to supply your own either. Okay, looking at the quad, guys, it has the Cocoon emblem on the front there. A bit of a few orange highlights as well on the arms. It's got the orange blades on the front and the black on the rear for orientation. Looks like it's got the similar size brush motors as the X8C. Yeah, so yeah, that's the look of the quad there. Not a bad looking quad. It looks a bit like a sort of one of those stealth bombers. It's got a headlight on the front this time, this model. It's rather nice. I remember modding my Bang Toys X16W with a headlight in that position as well, LED by the look of it. You got the little LEDs recessed really flat onto the arms here for the LVC lights and such. Looks like it's got a pretty big battery bay here. You've got your slider mount for the camera on and off switch. Oh, here we go. We've got the power already. There you go, look at that. Nice and bright. And you got green on the front and blue on the rear rather than red. So it's a nice different colour combo for a change. You've got the plug ports for the camera and gimbal just here. I'll go into that when I build this thing. And the battery bay. The battery bay has a screw in it, so I'll have to unscrew that one and have a look at the size of the battery. So I've taken the screw out, and you don't even need that screw in there, so I don't know why they did that. It does clip in, see? So I won't be using that. That was a little bit, yeah, a bit unnecessary. Now, it's got a different plug that I've never seen before. So that's a bit of a shame, because this looks like an X8C size battery. So that's a bit of a shame that they use this plug. Unless I convert it to X8C banana plugs, I can only use this battery, and it's a standard, 2000 milliamp hour, 7.4 volt, and look at that, it just looks like an X8C battery, doesn't it? So yeah, a little bit disappointed about that, because last year's model of the Cocoon Voyager Skyview, it was called, just had the standard banana plugged X8C batteries, and you can just, yeah, it's got multiples, you just can keep flying. So alright, so that's the battery. All that's left is the transmitter, and the camera as well. This is the transmitter, guys. Not bad. It's it looks like a Seamer one, actually, I think, that the new Seamers have. Some antenna stacks there, whether they're real or not, I doubt they're real. Got some buttons down here on 2 button wheels here. Sticks feel pretty nice. Pretty cheaply made TX, but as long as it does the job, that's good. So all your flip buttons and stuff like that are all up the top. I'd say some of these will be photo and video sort of buttons anyway. So I'll have a look at this in the user manual. Let's have a look now, actually. So you get the user manual here. You also get a warranty certificate and how to record video. So that's pretty cool. You get a warranty with it. Also a quick start guide here as well. Let's just have a look at this. So yeah, it takes 4 AA batteries. Tells you how to mount everything up. How to put the camera in. And installing the gimbal, rather. Yep. And no mention of the controller here. No, okay. So this is a user manual here, so this will show in more detail the controls. Pretty well laid out with the contents. That's what it will look like with the action camera and gimbal. Full spec sheet here, so 10 to 12 minutes they're claiming without a load, so that's without a camera. 150 meter range, just like last year's model, which did have 150 meter range, because I flew at FPV and I was definitely 150 away before it sort of started losing signal. Okay, so here we go. So yeah, the first button there on the top left hand side of the controller is the photo and video. You got your high and low speed rates on the one to the far left. Let's see, 17, 16. Stunt button, which would be the flips, and takeoff and landing is number 17. Just there. And you've got all these other ones. Trim camera backward, emergency stop. It's got quite a few buttons here, guys. Your trimmers, your headless mode. Yeah. So you can trim the camera backward and forward using one of these, guys. So that's nice. That adjusts the tilt of the camera. Alright. So anyway, I won't bore you to death with the instructions. Just goes over the basic principles of flying and all that sort of thing, troubleshooting, and about the warranty. Okay, now here comes the good bit. We've got the charger here. Alright guys, so includes the balance port there. So it's not a balance charger, it's just a wall plug adapter charger. And here is the this is why I bought this thing, really, because of this gimbal. I was curious to see what it would be like. This is modeled with a gimbal and an action cam. So this is a 720p camera, they claim, and it has a brush gimbal, adjustable. So that's alright. It comes with the associated cables that go into those two ports underneath the quad. Got one to power the gimbal, got one to power the camera, and should have an SD card slot. There it is there. Put the SD card slot in there, and this comes off, so we can put our action cameras in there. The 4K action cameras will fit in there. So that's good. It's removable, and if you don't want to use this one, I'll test this one out to see what the quality is like. Hopefully it's not a jello maker, but you know, who knows. It looks like it has a very cheap lens on there, guys, so yeah, we'll see. I'll test this out and then I'll put a better quality camera on there. So yeah, brushed gimbal, of course, for this price. You don't expect to get a brushless gimbal. Just over $100 drone. So okay guys, so that's what you get. What I'll do is put this quad together and take it for a test fly and see how it does. Alright, catch us at the field.